007 First Light PC requirements have been released, and let's talk about it. So, 007 First Light specs have been released, or the requirements for the game. And to my surprise, I thought it was going to be a ray tracing game or an RTX specific game, just like Indiana Jones. I'm sure that RTX game has come out. I think it's only Indiana Jones for now. Anyways, the minimum requirement is GTX 1660 and maybe GTX 1660 upward. That's GTX 1660 Ti. That means the minimum requirement should be 6 gig dedicated for the game based on the minimum requirement. But if you have a 3050, probably you can dial down the graphics settings because of your ray tracing cores and all and all and all. But I feel like this is a welcome development, and the recommended specs is actually the RTX 3060 Ti, which is actually decent for the graphics and the gameplay I've seen. Man, I'm over excited for this game. Another game I was surprised for the requirements that it was a GTX minimum PC requirements game was the Mafia the Old Country. Like, I was surprised for that. And 007 First Light actually being on the GTX 1660 as its minimum requirement, 80 gig of SSD RAM, SSD space, I think minimum of 16 gig RAM. And based on that, I'm actually impressed. Like, wow, there's still hope for us that have not gotten the 4070, the 5070, and I've not boughted I've not boughted an RTX enabled graphics card or laptop. Gaming is an expensive hobby, bro. Gaming is an expensive hobby, but trust me, it's worth it. At least it's better than smoking or drinking. Or you can smoke and drink and game, but it's food for your brain, it's food for your imagination, and research has proven that gamers make better surgeons, gamers make better doctors, and because you can anticipate based on your gaming IQ or your gaming intelligence. You can prepare, and you can over prepare for a surgery or a specialty. This is just by the way. I'm excited. I can't wait for this game.